Some Sigma, Dave Built, BS Hughes, what's up? Vladimir, Surf City, good to see you. D Flugel. We have a very fun group of coins in front of us today. Thomas, what's up? Let's see what we've got. And then Gabe has been a beast. Gabe's been just an inventory machine. Gabe, sometimes I'll just like watch Gabe and he almost like embodies like a lobster riding a horse sometimes. Any new Greek silver?
Yes.
Gabe said yes. Actually, there's like, yeah. I'm not sure about the, is it this stuff or is it the other ones?
Well, you got that list, but there's also an Alexander Jones.
Really? Wow. Okay, we got some good things. So we have some Greek silver. That's Byzantine, so-called Byzantine. I need to stop saying. I want to stop saying that. I'm just gonna say Roman Empire now. Late Roman Empire, Eastern Roman Empire. Huh? So hard. Silver reverse that I see. Is it? BSU's which one? There are probably a few of them. This all came out of. This is stuff we literally just got in today, or like not. We didn't get it in today. Standing on both sides. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Let me fix my computer charger real quick. Okay. So I think we have Apollo on the one side, and then Athena on the other with a shield in her hand. This could be a pretty legendary coin to start with, but we'll see. I'll ask for an okay before we start it. Honestly, this is like not very expensive for what it is, I think. We're going to start it at $250. Pamphylian Stater, Athena on the one side. And then we'll do some cheaper stuff after this. If this doesn't sell, like, no worries there. There's lots to run the day. Let's see if I can pick out some fun raw things to run. Because a lot of our graded coins are going to be a very large, any higher grade. Rob, that's probably the nicest one that we have. We have a lot of world coins today, though. A lot of like pretty nice world coins, some fallers. We have some pretty cool things. Okay. 31 is a good one. Okay, let's see. We'll pick it out. I'm going to buck and go this. This should be a very easily double-digit coin. Cushion Empire Tetradrachm. And then we'll get those requests for a little while. Let's see. 3011. 30. Love this reverse. Riding the elephant. Dot in the lead. 1125. Bama Breakers. Capers. Shows those. We do. We have two. That was the nicer of the two, I think. There's two. Capers in the lead. Not find 65. Okay, here we go. Nice pickup. BSU's request 1161. No, this is not VSU's request, but this is a Hungarian denier, and then we'll do 1165 after this. Let's see what the raw Tommy that we had in front of us, or is that a different one, Rob? 65. Banner breakers on at a buck. Okay. Let's see, what's that going to be? Ooh, that's something I just opened that package today, Watberg. We just got that in. Nice pickup, banner breakers. Amazing price on that one. And then BSUs. We're going to go back to 15 seconds. 5 seconds in the refresh. Hungarian denier. BSU's in the lead on it. Then we'll run the Tallmac. Nice pickup. Random loot show. Okay. This is a Cleopatra the 7th. This is like the Cleopatra. I should probably wait a hot second before running this, I guess. Because it's a fairly pricey item, I guess. So, Cleopatra the 7th. We're going to start it at 400. Random loot show. So, just kind of a heads up on it. So I'll let it sit for a second. But this is the Cleopatra from 51 to 30 BC with Mark Antony. So, very cool. This is a very, very cool coin. Let me see if I can find the WX17 number, or AC5502. See if we can get that. This is a Roman provincial coin minted under Nero. Fucking go. Nero, Roman provincial. Da is in the lead. Let's see. Gallienus. WX17. It's the 024. Nice pickup. Random 024. Okay, I think we got it. Is this what we're looking for? An XF40. This one might be one of the highest grades that we have out of this group. An XF40. Henry VII. Penny. So, start on this is pretty low, but we'll run it anyways. $100 start for an XF40 medieval English penny. Any coins from Mexico? Yes. Well, like 8 reals. We have a few 8s. Nice win, nice win. I know, those some cool things. Let's see, 1144. A buck ago, this is the Bella the 4th Obel. 080103. Thomas is in the lead. Bama Breakers at 8 on the Hungarian Obel. Edward the Seventh penny. $69 start. 1307 to 1323. Wow, that's a pretty great obverse portrait of Edward the Seventh. Yeah. We can show. So the Mexican stuff that we'll have is going to be. It would be graded. Honestly, I might be able to find it. This might be the only Mexican piece that we do have. Okay, just because this is on my desk. Louis the First, Hungarian oval. Yeah, there's some pretty sick stuff over here. 214034. Oh, 218034. Van Breakers. Let's see, Charles the First. Is that Charles the First or not? 1713. I have that. Let's see. I might have actually. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, do you know where that stuff? What do you have? Where's the? It's right here. All right. I think I put it in the wrong point. I think this is what we're looking for. Elizabeth the First. Yeah. $99 start on this silver penny. 1332.02. DJ Capers. Nice pickup, DJ. Okay, I do see. Is that the fish-shaped coins? Or fish-shaped pieces? Let's see, we'll run this. This is a 10 pittis. We'll start for $9. From Islamic Malaysia. Okay, 32. Okay. And then we'll run a really just sick looking piece. Ancient Chinese fish money. Ogre time, what's up? $39 start. This is ancient Chinese fish money from 770 to 475. And then we will run the 1804 Mexican 8 reals next. Let's see, 1332.01, another one. Well, let's go ahead and run another one. 33. There's some pretty cool Chinese stuff that Christian was able to pick up. This is the. Oh, it's not the last one. We'll run because we don't have too many of these today. So we're on one more Brianna, and then we might save it for a little later. So I can see them being like really popular a little later today. That's right. Galleon is in lead 0801. Nice pickup, Galleonus. Oh, 0102. $69 start. 3303. Another Edward. This is an Edward II. Yeah, Edward II, 1307 to 1327. Run one a little earlier. That was very attractive. Nice pickup, DJ. Unlocking the diamond. Warring States bridge money piece. From 300 to 225 BC. $39 start. Okay, 1716. Bama Breakers is in the lead. Super large bridge money piece. Nice pickup, Brianna. $13.33. Okay, we're good there. Okay, let's run another bridge. Let's see. 604049. Let's see what that is. 604049. Nice pickup. Any pirate stuff? What do you think, Gabe? Well, we have this one. This is a Mexican 8 reals. We don't have the cobs today, though. No. 1117. Yeah, I don't think we have any. Yeah. Like cobs. Okay. 150 start. An AU details, 8 reals. No, we probably had a cannonball at one point. No longer. Okay, I'm actually pretty surprised. This is a great looking piece. But I think I would buy it at 99, to be honest. So we'll pass. Let's see, 080, 102, 106, 75. I'd buy them all day at 75 too. 65. I'd probably an unlimited quantity. I'd buy at 65. Let's see, 165, $50. What about a 50-cent start? I would do a 50-cent start if Whatnot let me start it under $1, but I can't start it under $1, sadly. Let's see, 045. Maybe it's honestly probably pretty worthless. I could just give it away. Yeah, honestly, I probably would have to pay somebody to buy it. Let's see, 604, 049. Why can I not find some of these? Because I know that they were here. Okay, 045 is what we're looking for. One 167,045. Yeah. I don't know what I was doing. Let's see. Queen Elizabeth shilling. $100 start. This is kind of a no-brainer. DJ's in the lead on it. Nice pickup. 930008. Okay, that should be a Crispus, right? Yeah. Crispus and Choice AU. 120 start. Alright, so let's run 03, 15. Well, I'll run it soon. Let's see. $17 start. I know, that has to be just so cool to like go out, like metal detecting DJ. Big Poppy's in the lead. Ooh, we're on a nice looking 155. Okay, I'll buck and go this. This is a pretty good looking standing Liberty quarter. Probably low VF, high fine. About a third of melt. Big Poppy's at 13. Capers is in the lead. 3202. Nice pickup, Big Poppy. And I think this is the last fish money piece that we have today. That's 187. What is that going to be, touchable? Let's see if for some of those, it might be a little easier to tell me what it is, but it might not be. Let's see, 187. 1187. Ruble. Awesome. Last fish money that we have today. $39 start. No shipwreck that I know of. Gabe, is there any shipwreck? Brianna's in the lead. Nice pickup. $89 start on the ruble and an NGC fine 12. Great original surfaces to it. Tetra Bowl is in the lead. Nice win. And I thought there'd be a lot of interest in some of the really cool the group that we had at the prices. I pretty much slashed eBay almost by half. Um, but I guess that there might not be. I'm gonna have to rethink some things. Let's see, 3303. There's some really great coins in that group. $39 start. Let's see, do we have an Alexander the Great slab? Let's see. Oh, okay. Third ruble. What was the 1754 slab? We can check. Belgium. This is what we're looking for. I think this is the other ruble that we have. The start is, if you're able to search for the coin or find the coins, the start will be attached to them. So this is a $200 start, 1891 Russian ruble. Let's see. Well, I'm actually a bit disappointed that none of that sold so far. But we'll see. 01, 48. Started this for 49, 1898 Morgan dollar. And we'll run some more raw world. 1713. This is not there. $56. $21 start on this Abbasid Durham. Yes, we can run the Chinese that's graded. Bama breakers, nice pickup. $69 start on the Japanese Boo. And an AU details holder. 1713. I would lose money at 55, so I'll hold it. We're fine. I don't think we'll get there. The Japanese pieces are cool. Four, six. $14 start on the Papal States 1689 coin. Very clearly dated. $38.02. Any Umayyad? Gabe, do we have any Umayyad?
We will have one soon, but not today.
Okay, not today, but check back next week. We should have some stuff. $19 start on this Hungarian copper Pultura. Maria Theresa on the obverse, and then on the reverse we have the Marian Christ portrait, which I love. The Flugel is in the lead. Nice pickup. $21 start on this 1807 20 Kreuzer. Yeah, let me find one. Bama Breakers. Nice pickup. Any 8-carat coins? I don't think that we have anything gold or electrum today. Right, Gabe? You said no. Another $19 start. Hungarian Pultura. We're on an octagonal jeton after this. Yes. Run this jeton and then I'll run through the NGC Ancients. We don't have too many NGC Ancients today, but I'll run through what I have. $24 start on the octagonal bronze jeton. And I'll get the groups out. Oh, 1 through 2. Okay, we'll do a $44 start on this Pontus Amasis bronze coin. Tiffany's in the lead. Taquito. Nice pickup. Philip the Arab. And an NGC AU holder starting for $119. Taquito in the lead at $119 at the start bid. Nice pickup. 48. This is a. Oh, this one. Run the Caracalla in AU, NGC AU. This is the Gordian the third in AU. Starting for $179. And then we'll run the Caracalla next. 020. Yeah, we'll show off the Thaler. It's kind of one of the coolest. It's such a cool coin. I know exactly where it's at. But an extremely high grade for this piece. Already a tough piece. Okay. and I can honestly do a little better than 3,000. So if you're interested in that, we can drop it a little bit. Yeah. A couple $100 less. Mesopotamian Caracalla, starting at 139. We'll pull it out, DJ. We'll finish running we might do it soon. But if my goal here is to finish out the graded ancients, and then we'll move on to some of that. We'll get it out. So let's see. 2.9. Macronus in VF. Swing at 139. Nice pickup, Tiffany. Constantius II. Feltem Preparatio reverse. $29 start. Nice pickup RR. We're on a pretty high grade denarius. This is minted under Elegabilis. We have 3 legionary standards on the reverse, starting at 120. And then I think that was, actually, we have some cool graded ancients. There's a few more graded ancients that are pretty cool. Quito, nice pickup. 49 BC Roman Republican denarius. 49 BC is the year that Julius Caesar crosses the Rubicon. The kind of the famous, like the Alia Jacta Est, like the Dias cast that comes out of that scene. I think it's just a really cool year. So we'll start this at 150. The Dias cast. Such a great way to start a civil war. Tiffany's gonna pick that one up. And you see Choice AU Roman Provincial Tetradrachm that we're going to start for 200. Minted under Gorion III, a Choice AU Tept. Camden Series the 5th, Alamaeus Tetradrachm. This has a nice splash of color to it. We're going to start this one for $299. NGC XF. Show one. 85 514. We'll see if we can get it out. We'll run one more ancient. 139 start on this Caracalla and Choice VF. Let's see. Nice pickup, Tiffany. AC 85 514. G-Glow, what's that gonna be? 17 13. Okay, I'm not seeing that one in the box. It's out here. AC 85. Oh, AD 85. I was looking at AC 85. 5.3, 5.14. So we were looking for the Edward the First's half pennies, if I'm right, or penny and then both. Yeah, half penny and penny. Is that right, Gigolo? 5.14. Cool. I think I know where they're at. We'll see if we can get them out. JK, I don't know where they're at. Naples. Nice pickup, BS Hughes. 7.9. I have to see this one. This is okay. This is one that we need. This is the Fine Details half penny. $69 start. RR. Gonna pick that one up at the start then. The other one should be where that one was, but okay, here we go. Found it. There's just a lot on the desk, I suppose. 88. The other requested one. Full penny under Edward the First. 80, 59, 35.05. Nice pickup, DJ. This is cool. 1674 Bohemian 6 Kreuzers. $29 start. $16.74. Very easy, clear date there. Capers is in the lead on it. Nice pickup there. Okay. This is stuff that we just got in. Let's see. 13. 1201. 19th century Afghan rupee. We'll start for 21. Boy, this is a busy coin. Very beautiful. Just so ornate. Because some of the script is going this way, and then some of the script is like this. Very nice pickup, Riverstone. Okay, now let's see if I can find that 1221. Like I said I would get to. Someone asked for a Portuguese coin earlier. I'm not sure. There might be something from the Netherlands. Not that one. Let's see. I think I missed 807709. 0109 or 9? 0109. 0109. Oh, that is the Portuguese one. Okay. 48 BC. Denarius. Roman Republican Denarius. $79 start. This was requested a little while ago. I totally missed it. 48 BC, Roman Republican Denarius. Oh, is it the? No, that's a different one. There are a few Portuguese coins, I suppose. This is a really great looking one. It's an AU 58 plus. Maybe it will turn up. Oh, is it this one? Here we go. $17.94 slab. Let's see if I can pick it out. Do a $69 start here. RR is in the lead. Nice pickup, DJ. 7. So this coin has a $500 start on it. AU 55, 2/3 Thaler. AU 55, 2/3 Thaler. Pretty crazy. Let's see, 56, 616. AC 56. OX. Maybe I'll run through those coins. Let's see, 91. I'll do a big run through. Let's see. If you have a non-NGC slabbed world coin requests, get them in quick because we're going to basically do a run through. And then I put these prices at prices that I thought I would like to buy these coins at because these are all consignment coins. So it's very possible that Treasure Town will buy them at the very close to these prices, if not these prices. And they will just be available for a little more expensive later on. Because a lot of these have really good prices on them. 56, 616. But I really wouldn't feel super bad at us buying them at. But I do have a little wiggle room. Let's see. AC 56. Could be a good time to do it. Could be. Okay, let's see. 031. Well, regardless, it'd probably even more so if it's the restrikes because how much melt is. If it's dated 1780, it's a restrike. AC 54. $54.31. $44 start on the Peroz the first. Early Sasanian dram. 58.24. Big Poppy. Umayyad false. We do have an Umayyad coin. $19 start. The Umayyads were like in Spain, right, Gabe?
Where did they reach Spain?
Yeah, they reached Spain.
And these ones would be in the Eastern Mediterranean.
So it would be still in the east.
Yeah.
Okay.
They had a massive empire. It was like almost like a little bit of Spain, basically the whole Turkey, like all by land, I guess.
Oh, so like they're actually that's very huge. I didn't realize that because I know that I think a little later on because I was doing some research for the coins that I presented on, and I was probably like by the 1100s they were like pretty just confined to Spain, right?
Well, I think that might be a different view.
What?
Well, I guess eventually you got taken over anyway.
Yeah.
So that's not what
80, 50. That was we ran that Habsburg dynasty. Does that sound familiar, Gabe? 9630s. We'll run it soon, Holix. We'll have it next week. Gabe said that we have some one somewhere. Copper Pultura. Okay. It's 8075. So 8076. 525, 527. Last Druid is in the lead. Or 527. Seljuks of Rum, Durham. From the mid 13th century. Pretty late 13th century. 125. Nice pickup. All right. I think we're pretty caught up. Let's see, 1, 1. 9-1. Is that what we were looking for? Okay, we'll start with this. We're going to do a pretty clean run through of all of the very, very cool coins. And these are the coins. If it wasn't like apparent for people who watch the YouTube, these are the coins a few years ago that Christian, like the consignment that we handled, that Christian would have showed off. He would have probably done multiple like unboxings of these coins. So this is all this all belongs to that collection. Yes, the doctor's collection. We don't have any. I don't think that we have any no grade ancients. We have a few quite nice ancients that will be in today, but they're not no grade. That are NGC. Okay, $100 start. Hollex is in the lead. 1915 silver escudo from Portugal. $100 start, and goes to Hollex at the start bid. 1179. $99 start. 1857. 120 grana. And an XF40 holder. 1857. Man, maybe I mispriced a lot of these, but I don't think so. $1853 Prussian coin and AU details, Prussian thaler and AU details. $79 start, 1850 Belgium 5 francs. This is the no dot above date variety. Nice pickup, Riverstone. 1904 Indian rupee. Portuguese India. $59 start. Currently at 64. Deal enjoyer enjoyed that deal. 1866. German state of Oldenburg Thaler. This is an NGC VF35 holder. VF35. $179 start on this 2/3 Thaler with some very sweet color to it. 1693. See, that's a coin that I really don't mind buying at that price, which I think we just might. 1816 Prussian Thaler. 1816 Prussian Thaler. $99 start on the 1795 400 race. 1795 400 race and VF35. Tiffany is in the lead. Capers. Nice pickup. 1198. $69 start in this 1874 King Leopold II XF40 5 francs. Ciron, I'm too. I do mean this when I said that we'll probably run these one more day on Whatnot, and then what doesn't sell will be like Treasure Town will purchase and we'll just offer for more money, or we'll put on the eBay again. So this is kind of a heads up on it. But a lot of these coins have already like been on the eBay. I took them off the eBay and like cut anywhere from 75% of the, or like anywhere between like 50 and like 25% of the price. What happening on the website? What do you mean on the website? Overtime. $2.99 start on this 1784. No, we just wanted to clear out the consignment. So we wanted to make sure that we got like kind of the most money that we could for the consigners. But we've had the coins for a few years now, so we decided that it'd be good to like clear everything out and then just to buy stuff at a fair price after we take it to auction. Like we take it to like basically doing it on Whatnot. We feel pretty good after like of buying it. Like if no one wants it at these prices, we'll buy it at these prices basically. Let's see. We'll take a slight break. can run these guys. 0114. 89 BC. Roman Republic denarius. Neat reverse. I don't think I'm going to run any more of the Roman Republic denarius for the moment. I think that both the ones I requested were, I think, passed on. Let's see, AD 59. $35. Okay. $50 start in this Serbian dinar. Some counter marks in there. Capers is in the lead. Nice pickup. Then we want 3504, 3512. $16.95 Bohemian 3-Kreuzer. You can see the date at the top. Nice pickup last Druid. Italian 4 Terry. Oh wow, this should not be a $29 start, but $15.98, $16.21 4 Terry. Last Druid, Capers is in the lead. Nice pickup, Capers. Okay. Let's see. Let's run. Let's continue back to the group here. $99 start. 1871 Prussian Victory Thaler under William I. Wilhelm I. $12.02. $139 start on this AU-55 straight settlements dollar. $300 start on this northern Peru 8 reals. $100 start on this 1910 1000 race. Okay. Let's run some ancients. We won't run any more of that collection today. Commodus Acertius. Riverstone is in the lead. Nice win. 105 start on this Gordon III in VF. Beautiful coin. $95.12. We can get some of that Masonic out. $60 start on this Antoninus Pius ass. And fine. Nice pickup, Tiffany. Severus Alexander. Sestertius. $65 start. Nice pickup, Tiffany. Caracalla Bilantet. A quite low price. The XF. Starting at 110. $19 start on this UK full penny Condor token. God Save the King. Capers is in the lead. 12. And 3701. What is that going to be? Let's see if we can find it. Here's the Masonic Lodge half penny. 96.25. 98. Nice win. $18.11 half penny. Currently at $20. E-Man, nice win. And then let's see if we can find it. 25.5. Nice pickup, E-Man. $17.98. French 5 centimes. $24 start. $21 start on this Afghan rupee. Medieval silver. Yes, we should have some medieval silver. Dated at the bottom here. Nice pickup, Capers. $16.95, 15 Kreuzer, $69 start. $99 start on this French Q. $17.27 is the date. $24 start. I'm not sure if I'm too excited to run it again at no bids, but I'll show it off again. 503. And then we'll run more of the Sweet World coins after this. Let's see. Sun said if you bid the first time, you wouldn't have that problem. Okay, $500 start, $17.95. 120 grana. We might have some owls. You're working in the spreadsheets right now. At work. Charles IV. 1804, 8 reals, and AU details. See, I'm actually really curious. Okay, this is, let's see, we just sold an XF details 8 reals on eBay for $220 and a PCGS holder, so maybe the PCGS we're all against the NJC holders. Maybe that's what it is. We just need we need to get them crossed to PCGS. Yes, we'll be slightly sad because we will buy these coins and we'll offer them for more money before too long. Let's see, 96.34 for $14 start on the Papal. 1752. Nice pickup last Druid. Let's see if I can find. Okay. $1186. Show 5. Scarce Alexander III ruble. $49 start on this Greek coin. Tiffany's in the lead. 180. $1189. Nice win there. Glad to pass that one on to you. $69 start, 1861 coronation dollar. Nice pickup. LMAS Tetragram and Choice XF. Starting for 300. Caracalla and XF. Peace and Love in the lead. Japanese Silver Boo. Samurai era coin. AU details. $99 start in this AU 58. Prussian 5 marks. 66.57. Let's pull it out, J Mats. $29 start on this bronze French shooting medal. Nice pickup, Riverstone. To Graney's the Great Tetragram starting at 500. This is an NGC XF with subgrades 405, 205. Great coin. 510. I think we have another Q. Nice pickup, Tiffany. Glad you're able to get something nice like that. That's pretty cool. Louis the 15th EQ. $17.27. No, I wish we did too. We should have some stuff on the eBay. Oftentimes we just can't buy it for like super cheap, so I can't sell it on Whatnot for super cheap. Thomas is in the lead on this. 59.08. But there should be a good array. There might be an array of it on the eBay. Treasure_town_coins. This is cool. This is a 1st century BC Hasmonean Dynasty 4 Pruta. Prutat. So it's starting at 100. A pretty scarce piece. We have a cornucopia on the obverse. Peace and Love is in the lead on this. I think this is the first time I've ever offered one of these. Very cool. Brianna. This was, Brennan, not Brianna. Macrinus Tet. Prutat is plural. Okay, is Prutat plural? Nice. Prutat. Very cool $2/3. 12.18. 350 start on this 1802 5 franc. $3. $21 start. This 1851 Afghan rupee. The Flugel is in the lead. The German coin is starting at 3K. So this is the most expensive coin that we have on the table. Okay. I'm not seeing the other Macrinus. Tiffany. What's the skew on it? Oh, he's still on the nut grind. Wait. No, I don't see it. Oh, wait. This is right here. It's actually right in front of me. Gabe was... had a moment... As we were speaking, Gabe was calling me out for being blind and mute and deaf. I was basically a vegetable, I guess, for most of the stream. Gabe has your back, Tiffany. Gabe actually got me to put all of those coins into today's sale because before like 2. What in the world was that? I don't know what I witnessed. For like 230, like none of those coins were like. There might have been like 2 NGC Ancient in today's sale. 12.16. Nice pickup papers. Okay, this is kind of stupid cheap. $69 start. This 1845 lira. Capers is currently at the start bid on it with 2 seconds to go. $204, 150 start on this VF35 5 lira from 1828. Let's see if we can find it. So 1196, 1874, Netherlands, 2.5 golden, and XF45. Two. $300 start in this 1928 Italian 20 lira. Tough coin. 1212. $18.15 Portugal 400 race and AU50. $100 start. 96. Okay, but we're gonna have to get a broom. Are we gonna have to get a broom? Italian states, copper, non-cavalli. Nice pickup, deflugal. Denmark dollar, Speaky dollar, and VF30 starting for 300. I'll show this off. We'll run this in like a few coins. 275 or something. Let me see. I know this one's already cut pretty slim. Yeah, I can do 275. And then we'll run the Cleopatra very soon. Fun Denmark piece. $21 start on the Afghan rupee. This is the date over here to the left. Yeah. Oh, it's the other thumb? Is this one? Is this the 12? Oh, so it's split into two different places like that? That's pretty cool. I will give this 30 seconds. This is the Cleopatra the 7th tetragram. Palmaic Tet. Under the Cleopatra. It is a pretty attractive coin. Let's see, 9621. Smallwood is in the lead. Good to see Smallwood. Vault and Valor, nice pickup. Congratulations. 960201. 109 start on this Bavarian Thaler. $17 at 59. Okay. I think that was the one requested. Maybe not. So I'll do a run through of these coins. I'm not going to run them, but no Christian auction this weekend. Christian is somewhat of a like a family emergency on the wife's side. So he's in North Carolina for a little while. Why am I being stupid? Okay. Afghan rupee. Yeah. But they're doing well, and it's a pretty good time for them to be together. Okay. There's some cool ancients too. We have a few really nice, neat raw ancients that we can look at today as well. Let's see, 5907. I'm just flung it. Cyprian Stater. Starting for 250. Fifth century BC. Beautiful Stater. Henry is in the lead. RS. No more Mac. I don't think there's more Macronus today. I can't actually promise because I didn't think there was one, and then Gabe and Tiffany were like, look right in front of you. It would be nice if you had eyes. Let's see. This up. Bring these coins out to the forefront. What's the skew on it? I'm gonna have to pull it out. Oh, 3-3. It's not on the desk, is it? Camera shot? It's not a camera shot?
Definitely one of these.
Oh, is that stuff you put in?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see that
I
stuff.
don't know how they got.
Yeah, have that stay over there. Gabe was hiding the NGC Ancients that he wanted to put in today. What is this? Gabe was hiding it. It was in the Gabe Horde. Maybe we can get the Gabe Horde pedigree on this, Quinn.
They were in reach of you. If I was sitting right there, I'd be over reach.
Yeah, they're not. They were in reach of you if you were in the auction seat. They're not in reach of me. Gabe's a funny guy. Such a funny guy. Henry's in the lead on it. Macrinus. Messa. Nice pickup, Henry. We'll finish out these ancients. Maybe not. I don't see that one in there. Sever Sogs only. Four. Maybe there's one in here. This is just that one. Okay, right here. Okay, this one's in 139 star on this Philip the Arab and AU. NGC AU. 32. Yes, Big Poppy, we can run some more cushion. Duration, hemidram. We're back to 15 seconds with 5 seconds on the refreshing. Lion on the obverse. Fun B on the reverse. Okay. $17 start on the cushion. We'll run a few cushion coins. We'll go through some more of the NGC coins, and we'll see where we're at for today. Nice pickup, Henry. Second century AD cushion bronze. We'll do one with a bull next. Big Poppy's in the lead at 21. 66, 63. That one will come out shortly. First century AD cushion bronze. Vima Tacto and Social Megas. Major Savior. $29 start in this French bronze shooting medal. I'll run one more cushion after this. I don't know if there's a whole lot of interest in them. Through 25. This is pretty hefty. Second century AD Kanaishka. Matt in the lead, Big Poppy. Big Poppy at 31. Rerun this. Run it at 14. Second century AD cushion bronze, and then we'll go through few of the really cool pieces that we have today too. So, I'll drop this slightly, but I don't expect I won't drop it after this again. I'll just put it on eBay. $94 start on this French EQ. $94 start on the French EQ. $59.04. $250 start on this Pamphylian stater from the 4th century BC. You have Athena holding a shield facing left, and a beautiful portrait of Apollo. This is a great looking piece. Sunset is in the lead. The reverse side is just so strong on this coin. Nice pickup sunset. So we'll do a $99 start. Bavarian Thaler. Madonna and Child reverse 13. 6. Not gonna get it for cheaper. You weren't supposed to spend money today. Probably means it's a well-disciplined choice. Afghan rupee. I know, it's a nice type. $24 start on this octagonal jeton. Nice bronze octagonal jeton. Any ancient Japanese? No ancient Japanese. I have some like 19th century Japanese. Still kind of like samurai era, but not ancient. What's going up? What's going on, Imperator? 22. 0109. $79 start on this 48 BC Roman Republican denarius. Pansa. See that on the obverse. 0104. I don't think we've had new Bolivian inventory. Do not think so. So this for 19. Bronze jeton. Imperator. There is some more Roman Republic, but it's all like denarii of like the same kind of shape. I think someone played a prank on me earlier, like requested coins that they didn't want. 40104. Another 250 start on this same type of the Pamphylian stater we ran a little earlier. This one's a little weaker than the last one. I'm not in love with the reverse. Still nice coin. 8059. 4th century BC Cilician stater, starting for 225. I think I had some pre-bids on these guys. And some Barber half dollars. 1906 Barber half. $19.08 Barber half. Oh, this is actually an 07S. Let's see. That could be a little better, actually. 1907S Barber half dollar. It's kind of a Cypress coin, I think it is. The last coin is the Cypress coin instead of the coin. Let me see. This is a Pamphylian coin. Is this not the last one they ran? Let's see. Okay. This is the Cilician. This is the last one they ran, right? Race. No 2 reals. Okay, I think you're right. RS, I think you're right. If you don't want it at the, I think you paid $260 for it. The what should be the Cypress piece, or what should be the Cilician piece. Do a cancellation, and we'll get it worked out. But otherwise, I'm just gonna put it in the flip that it's supposed to be in and annotate it. Yeah, we can rerun the Cypress coin. 5902. And this is the Cyprian coin. Alright, so very glad that both of those are going to you. That avoids hiccups. But I'm glad that you got them at good prices too. Okay. 03112. $19 start. We'll run out of these. 114. Wait, barber half. No bids on that one. Okay. I'm going to show through these coins. If there's interest in them, let us know. Otherwise, we won't run them. 1693 German 2/3 thaler. 1866 German state of Oldenburg thaler. 1853 Prussian thaler. 1857 Italian states 120 grana. 1907 straight settlement in AU 55, $1. 1837 Peruvian 8 reals. 1816 Prussian thaler. 1874 5 francs from Belgium. 1754 2/3 thaler. 1784 Prussian. Is this a 2/3 thaler? Might be a full thaler. $1871 Prussian thaler. Commemorative issue. 1828 Italian states 5 lira. 1901 Germany 5 mark or Prussian 5 mark. 1804 Mexican 8 reals. 1795 Italian 120 grana. Gordon III Sestertius and VF. 1910 Portugal 1000 rice. 1874 Netherlands 2.5 golden. 1928 20 lira. 1915 Portugal 400 race. 1802 Italian 5 francs. 1763 German 2/3 thaler. Just fantastic coin. Okay. So if there's any interest in those, let me know. Otherwise, I'll pick a few coins out of the box and then we'll call it a day. $18.11 full penny condor token, $29 start. $18.11 full penny condor token, $29 start. All right. Here's an Ilkens Durham. $12 start from the early 14th century. Jimmy is in the lead. John Patrick, or John Jack. John Jack. Nice win. $99 start on this ancient Indian bent bar money piece. $100 start. This ancient Indian bent bar money. Someone asked about an owl earlier. Let's see, 86. 08. 5th century BC Athenian owl starting at 325. Unfortunate test cut on the face, but overall a strong coin. All right, I'll pick out a few more coins. Other than that, looks like we'll wrap up pretty shortly. $26 start on this Tabaristan Hemidram. $26 start. Tiffany, you have a great weekend too. $29 start on this 1942 Princely States Rupee. Hyderabad. All right. So 1183. This coin has a $100 start to it. The Prussian 5 marks. Let's see, what's the cheapest coin out of this group? $5. Let's 9, 8. Start this for 54. This is like a 20%, 30% decreasing price. 1794 Belgium 5 francs. And NGC XF40 holder. Ooh, do we have any more Chinese coins? Let's see. We sold some really nice ones a little earlier. Let's see. Where's 3303 at? Oh, it's here. This is the only the last big Chinese piece that we have. We had some like fish money a little earlier. This is a 4th century to 3rd century BC bridge money. A very large bridge money piece. Interesting. But I'm about to pack up. So. Straits, Naples, Prussia, Oldenburg. 1693. Yeah, we'll call it there. I think we'll find somebody to raid very shortly. We'll buck and go this, and then we'll find somebody to raid. Jin, they all disappeared. They basically vaporized in the first... They might be, I don't know. They basically vaporized within the first few minutes of the show. Next week, we'll have some more of the types. But they went very, very quickly. This will be the last coin that we run today. And we'll see you next week. AJ Hunter at $5. Nice win. Let's go find somebody to raid. Let's go raid Jonathan Baffy. What is that BSU's? It's a really nice coin. I probably don't want to sell it at the moment because nothing's really been, I think, hitting traction. Yeah, the Bosphorus Tudinary. We'll run it sometime next week, BSU's. Y'all have a great night.